I'm sorry, my pain in the ass friend just called me, and I've already tried to film this like 3 times. So I'm just gonna have to make this a 2-parter and upload them back to back. So I was just about to get into the sampler, and not the sampler, the 5-pack, which is in the scent Pink Mary Mint. And this is her blend of Rosemary Mint, a Vita type, and Pink Sugar, which is a Poor Girls blend. So I'm not a big fan of Rosemary Mint. I've only had it from Tiffany Candles, which just smells like too overwhelming. It's like almost like herbal soap, and I'm like not really a fan. And then I've had it in a mixture from Vintage Chic, but I haven't melted it yet. And I don't know, I'm not like big on those herbal scents. I do like mint, but that herbal rosemary just doesn't really do it for me. So I was a little nervous about this, but then when I saw a Vita type, it made me think of like shampoo. Like, you know, when you're getting your hair washed and they wash your head and they give you that like almost tingly shampoo that makes you feel so fresh and so clean. I was hoping it would smell like that clean salon type of minty. And then I love Pink Sugar. So I'm like, this actually may be a really nice bedroom scent. Unfortunately, this is like spot on, exactly what I anticipated this to smell like. Like I had pretty much like smelled this in my mind, and I was so happy when I opened the cup and it was exactly what I expected, because I'm telling you that never happens, at least for me. I can like anticipate what something's gonna smell like and I open it up and I'm like, wow, I was way off. But this is like exactly what I hoped it would be. It's gorgeous. It smells exactly like that fresh shampoo smell. Like you get the mint first, but it's not the mint you're thinking of it. And they're all like these gorgeous, like bigger pink sparkles, and then the light green minty wax. It's not a mint like a peppermint or like that strong in your face like winter mint type of smell, or even spearmint. It's more like a fresh, like imagine a minty shampoo, because that's exactly what you get hit with first. And then there's this underlying herbal note that you get along with the mint. It's like the mint first, and then like as you pull the wax away from your nose, you get that like slight herbally note, but it's more like in the background, it's still blended with that mint. You don't get that soapy scent at all, but it is clean. It's clean without being soapy. And then the last scent, as you keep smelling it, it's almost like all rounded out by that Pink Sugar. Like the Pink Sugar is there, you get it, but it's just like mixed in there so perfectly. And this was such an unexpected blend to me. Like I would never think to blend like a rosemary mint shampoo and Pink Sugar, but this is so gorgeous. I mean, I feel like this is going to be used in 2 ways. It'll be perfect for a bedroom scent, like throughout the day, or even maybe at night, just when you want to feel like clean and fresh. And then like if you're cleaning the house, this would be so perfect. I can't stop smelling it. I love it so much. I feel like the Pink Sugar is probably going to come out a lot more when it melts. And her 5-packs, I would say, will give me 10 melts at the minimum, because I would never throw one of her scent cups in. I mean, maybe this will be different if I move and I have a house with a lot more space, but at least in my tiny apartment, 1 scent cup is going to be way too much, because half is like overwhelmingly strong for me. So I'll definitely start with half. I know some of her scents I can even quarter these scent shots, but I always try with half first, and then if it's a little too much, I can quarter it, and you know, at the end of the day, if half's not enough, you just throw the other half in. So I think depending on your space, but in my space, half is more than plenty. So I'm obsessed with that scent. Like I'm telling you, I never get like what I expect, and I just can't stop sniffing these ones. It's such a unique blend, and I absolutely love it. I love it. Like, it just goes to show Pink Sugar really does go well with anything. And normally Pink Sugar is a predominant note, but it's not in this one. But it just works. Like I can't explain it, but it works, and it is so good. So let's get into the loaf and the reason why I placed this order. And again, I don't know if I mentioned, but her samplers were $6.75 and the loaf was $18. And I thought her shipping was very reasonable. Let me pull out Gatsby invoice. Her shipping was only $8.50, which I think is reasonable. Hey, relax. What? Oh, you're crazy. All right, sorry. This video is a shit show. This 2-parter shit show. And I did have this leaning up against my warmer. Do you like my new warmer? I just got that from Walmart. It's a Mainstays because I broke the tray on my other 24 watt. So sad. Tray's currently in the freezer. I just thought this matched my kitchen really well with that dark. All right, here's the loaf. So, oh my goodness, I took this out and I'm in heaven. Oh my gosh. Her sugar milk is to die for. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It is so good. So here's how the loaf looks. And it is, like, it's the same size as the, oh no, it's a little smaller than those VCS loaves, I think. I wish I had one so I could compare. I did compare the VCS to a bottle of water though, and I do have one of those. I think, is it the same size? I think it's a little bit smaller than the VCS. I'm not 100% though. Let me see if she has the ounces on her loaves so I can tell you exactly. They are 14 ounces. I do believe that's the same size. So this was the other one I almost got, was the cotton candy and fig loaf. Oh, they're called mini loaves, so maybe they're smaller. I don't know what I'm talking about. Her creamy cotton and fig was fig chunks with creamy cotton overpour. That sounded so divine. I had to hold back because I didn't want to get too much. So here's the description of the loaf I got. So the chunk, it is 2 different scents. The chunks are 1 scent, the overpour is another. So the chunks are cinnamon crunch scented, and then this is sugar milk / sweet dough overpour. And let's just take it out. So pretty. I love, like, all of her loaves are these like pastel-y, girly, soft, creamy colors, and I think it's just so pretty. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. It's like, if you're not a fan of cinnamon, you would still like this. The Crocini milk was definitely a little heavier on the cinnamon, whereas this is more like creamy and sweet. Like, it's not milky as in sour milk. It's milky as in it's like just so creamy, almost like melted ice cream. Like if you had like snickerdoodle cookie batter and like poured melted like hot vanilla ice cream or like vanilla creme anglaise over like snickerdoodle cookie dough, that's what this smells like. Like I would literally lick the wax. It smells so freaking good. I can't even stand it. So, oh my goodness. And because this doesn't take much cure time, I will probably, hopefully be able to do a loaf cutting video on this. I don't know, I just feel like I may want to hoard it looking like this because it's just so gorgeous. Ah, I love it. There's like a little bit of like breakage here, and it did not come with these bends in it. I filmed this video so many times. I've been like chucking this in and out of the bag, chucking it back into the box. So any like damage you see on here is for me, because like I said, her wax is a little bit softer. Like you can see, I can like dip my nail into it and it'll indent a little bit. It's definitely a little on the softer side, but it's not the softest wax I've ever come across, but it's just not the hardest. And oh, it's just all about that smell, man. That scent and that throw. It is so good. It is just so good. And I love the chunks. The other loaf I had was just a plain white. It was just like filled up white with some glitter on top. This is just, literally smells like melted vanilla ice cream poured over like warm snickerdoodle cookie dough. It's so good. Oh my gosh. I just want this smell going at all times. I cannot wait to melt it. So amazing. So if you have not checked out Poor Girls, I was searching YouTube to find some Poor Girls hauls and I couldn't find any. So if you've seen other Poor Girls hauls, or if you have a haul of hers, please link it in the comments below, because I would love to watch. I would love to see and hear other people's opinions on her wax, because I think she is fairly new and I really haven't heard much about her. But the one thing I have to say is I think she deserves so much more hype. I wish I was hearing more about her in the wax community, because her stuff is absolutely incredible. It's so good. I love that, you know, and her restock was really not that crazy. Like I just kind of leisurely went onto her site. Everything I wanted was there. Nothing was sold out when I went in there. I popped it all into my bag, checked out, like clean, easy, awesome. She's a pleasure to work with. Like I said, she's very active on her Instagram. She'll write back to you, answer any questions. The samples are so appreciated and so cute. Yeah, I don't know what else there is to say other than if you haven't checked out her wax, definitely check it out. I think it's pretty awesome that she doesn't require a cure time, although I'm a little crazy and I will give this 2 weeks to cure. That's like my minimum on every wax, like including paraffin, including if the vendor tells me it doesn't need cure time. I always give everything 2 weeks. So I will be curing it, and I will definitely let you know, and I will 100% be ordering from this vendor again. So this is my first order, but not my first time with her stuff. So definitely check her out, give her a try, follow her on Instagram, or I think she has a Facebook group so you can keep up with her restocks. And I hope you love this wax as much as I do. And thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry this was split into 2 parts. My friend just called me like 5 times today, and I don't really know why, because I know she's just at the hair salon. I know it's not an emergency. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.